Out here interior decorating, you know what I mean?
This one.
Right on the one.
Crooked.
Right on the one, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I put my man to work. My man out here fixing photos on the wall. All right, let's get to it. Let's say what up to everybody. What up? We only got 30 minutes anyway because, you know, it's a daddy-daughter day. What's going on, Kev?
We're gonna do those. What up, kid?
We don't do those. We do. We specifically do those. What's up, Brody? What's going on today, man? Happy Friday, baby. You know what I mean? We all right today?
Yeah, man, I'm about to be 40. Log in with me, ladies.
Yeah, about to be 40. You know what it is.
Log in with me.
What's going on, Brody? You all right? C-Moss. Yo, Monty. Yo, Monty, hold on. Monty's trying to hurt him today. Monty said, look, I ain't messing around. We got the caps on today. Me and Monty going out somewhere. We gonna go do something, you know what I mean? We outside, we a problem. I'm about to leave the baby out here. He said at the barbershop, I'm going out with Monty. Going fishing. All right, look, so here's the question, right? Here's my question. I seen this video and it was funny to me because I was curious about what y'all would do. So, say you got your son, your daughter. Let's say your son. No, your daughter. Your daughter got a boyfriend, right? So she's old enough to date. She got a boyfriend. You hear your daughter talking to her boyfriend, Chris. She got off the phone with Chris, get on the phone with Bryce right afterwards. Right? She told Chris, I'm not available Friday. I got to do something with my dad. You know she got nothing to do with you. Get on the phone with Bryce. She's like, yeah, come pick me up at 8 on Friday. Right? So she playing her boyfriend. She cheating. You see her boyfriend Chris afterwards. Do you tell her boyfriend Chris that she cheated?
How do you know she cheating?
How?
Who was the other dude to her? They ain't like, I love you. I can't wait to see you. Boo.
She told her boyfriend she was going to do something with you Friday.
Okay.
And then called another boy to pick her up Friday night.
Oh, okay. Nah, that's her business.
Dang.
She thought no, so I might have to not talk with her.
Come on, man. What? That's crazy. All right, Monty. Monty, you with yo? Monty outside, bro. Monty's a problem today, bro. I know what's going on, son. What's happening?
Jury game on fleek.
Monty put 6 chains on. He said 2 chains only got 2. 2 chains only got 2. Monty got 6. Monty got 6. I ain't never seen this joint. He's sitting down. He's sitting down for no reason. Like, it's crazy right now. Monty outside, bro. Like, he got his little swivel on his boba tea. He got the little swivel. Got the little swivel on it. You know what I'm saying? You got to slosh it up before you drink. Hey, Monty. So your kid got a boy. Your daughter got a boyfriend, right? Right. She tell her boyfriend she's not available Friday. She doing something with you. She ain't got nothing to do with you, but she told her boyfriend she got something to do with you. She called this other boy to come pick her up at 8 on Friday. You know she cheating, right? So you see her boyfriend again. Do you tell her man that she cheating on her? Do you snitch on your babe?
I ain't got nothing to do with her, man. But I don't condone hoe activities. So,
I don't condone.
All the girlfriends, that's too much. Too many boyfriends at a young age. You do that when you're grown.
She grown.
Oh, she grown?
Not grown. She old enough to date. I would say she old enough to date in
Which
your
could
house.
be like 16, 17-ish.
Yeah, I mean, either way, I don't think I want my daughter playing the game, period. But I'm curious. I'm curious about the snitch. Do you snitch though?
Nah.
Do you tell homie? You just you tell? Do you talk to your kid about it? You talk to your kid, but you don't talk to that dude.
I'm gonna tell you, you don't never play with people's emotions, and that's the first thing I would tell you. You get to playing with people's emotions,
especially testosterone, man. I've been talking about that for a while. Testosterone and emotions is dangerous, bro. Because a lot of these dudes don't got no daddies teaching them how to deal with emotions, so they go out here and they wild out.
They're not even gonna give you the fair one nowadays.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You gotta be careful with that. You don't play with no dudes' feelings, because dudes be not good in their feelings. But I would say, so you don't snitch on your kid. You don't snitch, Monty? You don't tell him? You don't tell him?
Yeah, I like to kind of stay out of that kind of stuff.
Monty said, even with my daughter, I like to mind my bed. Okay, all right.
That's my daughter. She comes first, so my loyalty lies with her.
Yep.
Okay, I can. All right, feel it. Monty said he stay out of it, but his loyalty with his daughter though. What about you, Phil? Your kid, you find out that your daughter got a boyfriend, and she tell her boyfriend she not free Friday because she gonna be doing something with you, but you know she got nothing to do with you. She ain't made no plans with you. She call another dude and say pick me up at 8 on Friday. So you know she cheating. You see her boyfriend. Do you tell her boyfriend that she was cheating on him? Or she?
I just have a conversation with her. Maybe she's trying to break up with him or something like that. Trying to see what this other dude about before she split up with him. And that's just what she probably doing. So I'll stay out of it. But I'll ask her why is she doing that? What's going on first? If she plan on transitioning, okay. But other than that, she just gonna be out there just flim-flamming with dudes. Nah, we need to have a sit down.
What about your son? Your son got a girl. He tell his girl, nah.
He's a player.
What? He said he's playing. I wanna get you dapped and not leave you hanging. That's trash, though. He said, look at him. Horrible. What about your son? Your son got a girl. He tell his girl, chill out, mom. I'm be with my dad, and then go out.
The same thing. When you get to playing with people's emotions, it get dicey. So
You say the same thing. It's no different. You want to tell his girl?
Huh? Nah, that ain't my business. I don't want nothing to do with that.
What's going on, man? What's up, little buddy? You all right? You good?
The
Bam.
last I need is her thinking she can confide in me. I don't want nothing to do with this. I'm just.
I'm with that. Monty, what about you, Brody? Here you go. You got a good answer. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with him.
You saw what happened on next Friday.
Up next Friday.
You know what I'm saying? When he was playing with old girl emotions and she's slamming bricks through his windshield.
Oh, no, I don't want none of that.
But that's what happens when you play with people's emotions.
You see the one where he put gasoline? Where she, I seen one video where the girl put gasoline. She broke his window, put gas all in his car, right? And went to go light it on fire, but the fumes of the gasoline are flammable. So it blew up and blew her face out the joint. Singed her eyebrows off her face. It's larceny. Someone's recording her doing it, so she definitely got like a charge. But burning your eyebrows off to teach a dude a lesson is crazy. Setting a dude's car on fire is nuts. And you don't know.
Just be smooth with
Or
it.
the one where the woman went to the doorway. It was on a Ring camera. She went to the doorway, turned backwards, and started donkey kicking the door. She kicked the door off the hinges. You see that joint? I don't even know what she went in there for. I just seen the video go viral. She just kicked. It wasn't like a flimsy hood door. It was one of them heavy joints. Like, it knocked the door and the hinges of the door. Like, the entire door frame was kicked off the wall. Wild. I don't know what that man or what was going on in that house. She just walked up authoritatively. It was like no hesitation, kicked that joint down. So, do you think telling you saying that managing it would be talking to your kid, you would never go to the relationship? The reason I brought it up today is because I watched this woman. She said her son was crying because she told his girlfriend that he cheated on her. And I went through the comments, and all the girls was like, yeah, we can't have no dude doing da-da-da. And I'm thinking to myself, like, that's wild. That's wild. Why would you, I don't know. I feel like that's just a bad way to handle it.
How are you, baby?
Best day ever. You say he should have what? You say he should have talked to him?
She should have talked to her son. Like, why she gonna go tell him?
Why? She said she wanted to teach him a lesson. You can't be out here being a sleaze bucket. You ain't teaching him nothing?
I'll be telling them, don't have these crazy girls coming to my house all the time tonight.
Yeah, something like that.
Because, they over here destroying your property, which is really my property.
You wouldn't, but you wouldn't say nothing too. You're saying in a relationship, you wouldn't check his relationship. You'd tell him how to manage his relationship. That's what you're saying. Like, if we're all in agreement that we would teach him how to manage it. Let me go ask the only lady in here, because the woman was the one that did it. The reason it's a topic, because the woman said, I snitched her. Ashley, let me ask you a question. Say your son, right? He got a girlfriend, right? He with his girl. He tell his girl Friday night, I'm not available. I'm doing something with my mom. He ain't got nothing to do with you. But you hear him tell his girl he doing something with you Friday night. Then you hear him get off the phone and he call another girl and say, yeah, I'll pick you up at 8 on Friday, right? Mm-hmm. So he creeping. When you see his girl, do you tell his girl that he was cheating?
I don't want to be involved in that. I don't want to be involved. I'm not, no.
You don't snitch on your kid?
No, I'm not snitching, but I don't want to be involved. Don't tell me nothing. I don't want to know nothing.
You don't want to know nothing?
I don't want to know. I just don't want to know.
What about your daughter? Your daughter
I
also
want to know
want to do.
everything.
I want to know everything. Do you tell him?
Do I tell?
Do you tell her boyfriend if she does the same scenario? I'm doing something with my mom, but she's not doing something with you, and then she call another dude like, yeah, pick me up at 8.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Brody? How we doing, man? You alright, bro? Go come over there in a second.
No, I'm not telling nothing.
You're not saying nothing.
No.
But you want to know everything about your daughter. Why not your son?
Because then he's gonna. First of all, okay. I guess that is a double standard, but
It's alright to be doubled out. It's okay. We just talking about it.
I just don't like. I don't want to trick up their names or nothing like that, and so.
Oh, you like, I don't want to manage it wrong and cause a problem. Yo, you down. Yo, mama come got an accomplice. She said, I'll cheat with you. Look, I'll cheat with you, baby. You ain't got a lot of me. Just know I ain't good with names. I ain't good with names. Hey, baby. Everybody just, hey, baby, hey, sugar. My grandmother was like that. Yo, my grandma used to answer the phone when I was in middle school. They did this thing where the directories would come out. And you get everybody in the school's number. And that's when all them calls would start, right? You get random calls from the girl that had a crush on you in third period or whatever, right? So I used to get calls. And my grandma would answer the phone. She'd be mad. She'd like, why all these little fucking girls calling me? But then like depending on how she was feeling, she'd let me talk. So she'd be like, who's this? And she'd be right in front of me. Hello, baby. Lying. My grandma was not a hello, baby grandma. My grandma was a nigga. But she, hello, baby. She'd be like, hey. And she'd look right at me. Is he home? And I'd be like, she'd be like, let me check. Who's calling? Be like, Angela. And I'll be like, yeah. She'd be like, 1 second, babe. She's like, got me answering the phone for you. You know what I'm saying? She used to manage it. She'd be like, I can't remember. So when people come over, she'd be like, hey, baby. They'd be like, hey, I'm so glad to meet you. She'd be like, and she'd look over at me like, am I supposed to remember? And I'd be like, yeah.
She didn't want you to be tied down.
My grandmother was real.
She didn't want you to be tied down.
You think she was holding me? She was holding me down. She was like, look, back then it was cool to have a bunch. You know what I mean? To get liked. Not cheating, but being liked. You know what I'm saying? Like, having them like you is one thing, but my fam was never good for the cheat, man. You cheat, they be like, dang, yo, who this? What happened to the last one? They wasn't even trying to hate. They was being real. They was trying to give you your hood props is different. Oh, I see you, bro. You switch them up like that. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, which one is this? Okay, how long you gonna be here? Ha, nah, we just playing, girl. He not like, nah, yo, they used to tear me up.
Dating is one thing, but that's why I'm like, my son, don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me that, you know.
I had an aunt tell my first girl, like, I never brought a girl home. First girl I brought home, I went upstairs to like change something. I come downstairs, my aunt telling her, why you with this nigga? She's like, you need to leave him. I'm like, yo, I ain't never brought a girl home. First time in the gate, you gonna tell my chick, foul, right? Yo, cursed her out. Slam went crazy. Because I was raised with my grandma, so I feel like I treated some of my aunts and uncles like brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, I couldn't stand that auntie. That auntie got my damn nerves. I felt like it was snitch. I mean, I was a no good nigga at the time. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I was trying to change. I was trying to change. I was trying to do a relationship.
I knew you was a good dude.
No, I wasn't a good dude. I knew I was some trash. Yeah, I was outside. All right, I was outside. And we was outside since we was like 11, man. You know, we was kids. We could go outside, ride your bike. You ain't have a cell phone. You knew where everybody was at, but how many bikes was in the front yard. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I lying? Niggas knew when niggas was at, but a bicycle. She'd be like, oh, he's in his house. You know what I'm saying? That was it. The bicycles was the move, bro. That was the call of the wild. You knew it was going down when you saw 6 bikes. Like, oh, it's gonna be a good day, right? Or you go check the field right quick, ride your bike back to the field, see if they're playing football, go by the court, see if they're playing basketball. Those are the 2 spots. That's it. 2 spots. Where they at? Fucking crazy. Now they snitching. So the reason I said it is because this woman said her son, she had her son crying because she told her son's girlfriend that he was cheating. And he was in there crying about it, saying like whatever. I'm like, that betrayal not worth it to me. You think she wrong for that? She was just talking about, she was like, he crying. She was like, well, don't cheat. And I'm like, I don't know if that was the lesson you gave him. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if that was the lesson you gave. I feel like you gave him a lesson in not to trust you. Like, that's what I feel like the lesson was. I don't feel like the lesson was don't cheat. It's don't trust your mother because your mother on their side.
Right. When your mom's the op.
Yeah, when your parent the op, that's different, yo. That's different, bro. I don't know if I'm snitching on my kid. I don't know how bad it's gotta be though.
The only way I can see if she called the police on me, if I just came home lit and I just started going in on
You'd be surprised.
And I did that. She called the police. It's kind of like, all right. I was tripping. You supposed to call the police, but like, nah, man.
They in my car. President, don't check me about my shades. Don't say on my shades, bro. I wear whatever I want. Now I'm not gonna wear them. Now I'm gonna wear the black ones in protest. I'm petty, bro. I'm petty. Yeah, I mean, I got them until you said, why you not wearing them? It's sunny outside. Why you not wearing them? Yeah, but you said it like I was a punk. Nah, I don't like the. It was a lot of. See, now you being cool. That was like, you was a little. I'm just gangster. Yeah, you got toned the gangster down to about a 4. You was at about a 6. My man said he was at a 5. Got to moderate. Ashley said, nah, I don't want to be in none of that. She goes, I want to know everything about what my daughter doing, or nothing about what my son's doing, but I'm not snitching on nobody. She was like, when I come back from Harlem, I'm still going to be on time. She said, I ain't snitching on nobody. She said she wouldn't know everything going on with her daughter, though. She said, there's a little bit of a double standard, but she said she wouldn't want to know what's doing that, like, who he's seeing, if he cheating. She wouldn't want to know. She wouldn't be in that at all, but she want to know what's going on with her daughter. I didn't even ask her why, but I wouldn't be mad at that.
Because you don't want your daughter to be no.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, but I think it's not even that. It's just what come with it, right? Someone said that when you open a door, you got to take what come with it, right? When you're doing that, what come with that is that you're easily accessible, right? Easy access make you not as desirable. People don't treat you the same way. Like, diamonds is mad expensive, right? Everybody can't just go out and buy a diamond. You got to go somewhere to get a diamond. You know what I'm saying? Get gold bars. You can't just find a gold bar. You got to go get it. You know what I'm saying? You got to make special arrangements to get a gold bar. I feel like you got to handle yourself that way to be treated a certain way. You're a high-value person. You don't act like easily accessible to everybody else. I feel like you got 3-4 dudes on your line getting the same type of access to you. On your line is different from access to you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, calling you is different from being out on dates. You lying to one dude and you don't know how that damaged a man. Hey, Kev, what do you value the most? What do you think is like, if someone told you, I want to have a good life, what do you think is a good life? What things make a good life?
Happiness, being stress-free, financially okay.
I like that. Let me ask Monty right quick. Ask Monty. Monty, Mom.
Okay.
Nah, what's some good things? What's some things that make? If I ask you what makes a good life, right? What a good life? What things hold value in a good life? What makes a good life?
Health.
Okay.
One of them days, I mean, I rapped it. I was already rapping in my life.
Family.
Did they put you?
Mental health.
Yeah,
mental stability.
Real.
I like that.
Real. People hate themselves. You know what I'm saying? I be around people like people hate themselves. It's the same.
That's crazy. You know, I went through this whole phase, maybe I don't know, a few years of like hard. It wasn't mentally instability, right? It wasn't mental instability. It was a negative self-image. You know how you like self-talk? I did a lot of negative self-talk for a couple of years, and it took a toll. It was hard to get out of that negative headspace because I was saying things. So my friend explained it this way. He was like, your brain's the most powerful weapon in the world, right? You make a goal, you direct yourself to it. There's so much energy and so much power in your brain that you can knock it out the park. So like when you make goals, you destroy them, right? You destroy goals when you focus on them. So what if you took that gun, instead of aiming it at a goal and a target and accomplishing something, you aimed it at your face and you said things like, I'm not smart, I'm not handsome, I can't do anything right. It's like shooting yourself in the face over and over again. It's like you're doing permanent damage to yourself by talking like that. And then it don't really matter because everything's kind of temporary. It was like, okay, something didn't work out. Well, what you have to, so that didn't, what's the next door? What's the next? He was like, you got to get in the habit of knocking on doors and taking more opportunities. He was like, when he was talking to me, I ran into this quote where they said, luck is just preparation meets opportunity.
I use that a lot too. That's one of my favorite quotes.
Yeah,
It's the truth.
he said I bumped into that, and I was like, "So you just stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready, right?" We get that in the hood all the time. You stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. You know what I mean? But facts, real facts though, if you stay ready, when the opportunity comes up, you're gonna be in tip-top performance shape. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I agree with it, but I think mental health is important. I think mental health is important for happiness and for how you drive.
It's your main thing, because people, you know what I'm saying? People have their own fights in their head with themselves. It's like you gotta be comfortable in your own skin.
I think for me, mental health has been important with getting parenting, right? Without passing on the traumas and things I experienced in my parenting, is by always taking like a temperature check, right? I always kind of evaluate where it comes from before I throw it out there. Like, is this coming from sound logic? Is this coming from the best possible outcome? You know what I'm saying? Am I even factoring in the type of child I got and what kind of style of parenting resonates with her? Or am I just being responsive and falling back on my own trauma triggers, my own traumatic experiences? And because I hear myself language-wise, cadence-wise, that's why I watch my language, I don't curse around it. I don't say certain things, certain topics, because I remember I was around that type of thing before, you know what I mean? So like, it's a weird balance too, because the last time we were here, we was talking about the nail painting, right? The clear polish, right? And I was telling you that I'm a relic of where I was at. My childhood, where I was at in life, it doesn't exist anymore. There's a whole new world out here, you know what I mean? So like, I have traditional values that don't apply to today. So when my parenting, I'm also trying to prepare her for a world that no longer exists. You know what I'm saying? So only certain tools that I can give her are even applicable to what she's out there experiencing. So I can give her everything, but the reality is that some of these tools are outdated.
And that's where it comes back with the whole snitching thing, like you was talking about. Like, even if she was doing all that, it's not my job to stop you from doing that. It's your life. You do whatever makes you happy. But like I said, it's my job to let you know what can happen.
Give her those tools. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta find the best way to do that. Like, yo, mental, you have that calmness where you're like,
I can't have conversations with people that can't keep it real. Like, if you think walking in there and stealing something is justified no matter what, then we can't have an adult conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to know what's wrong and what's right. A lot of people don't.
I can't do lying. That's my biggest thing. I can't do no dishonest baby, no dishonest man, dishonest woman. Like, the cheating would bother me in the sense of what I always say. My favorite thing to tell her, what you practice, you get good at. You telling people you care about them and then you swindling them on the back end, you're going to have a hard time making real relationships, because you always going to feel like when you have that trust, I got to swindle them. You know what I'm saying? It's going to become your quirk. It's going to become your superpower. You know how to train to get people to trust you and take advantage. So I agree with y'all where I would address my child. I wouldn't address her relationship, because the reality is that however she does that relationship, how she do that relationship, it might not even be her permanent relationship, but who she is matters more to me than who she's with.
Right.
Because she's a good person, she's going to attract a good person, she's going to have a good relationship. But if she's a bad person, it don't matter how we manage this relationship, you're going to create toxic environment for yourself, because you attach to this toxic behavior, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't think I'm snitching on my kid, I appreciate it. I want to ask Sean, but I'm...
Yeah, they got some big muscles in your butt.
Hey, can I talk to Sean for a second? Ask him a question. All right, let me ask you a question, Brody.
But I want to ask you a question first.
All right, ask me a question.
Where was you going when you was all decked out, like a broke decked out?
Oh, which one
So
was that?
picture of you, like you was all decked out in your suit, like you was going.
What
to
suit was I going to?
You was going
Oh, that was the not the funeral, it was the inauguration of the Baltimore mayor. When I came in with the
You
suit,
went to the inauguration for the Baltimore mayor?
Baltimore, the mayor of Baltimore. Yeah, I was in his. I was in Cisco, Maxwell. Who else was there? Yeah, everybody was there. Everybody was there. Hey,
Yeah, what's the story?
first black. That's the first black.
What made you go there?
It was a date night, man. I went out there, got invited out. You know what I'm saying? She was like, "Yo, let's get these tickets."
So you was on the down low.
Nah, it's different joint.
Right.
I mean, I was outside, bro. I was a different man back then. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, this is a while ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago. The inauguration. That's why I was fly.
But your suit didn't look blue.
No, it was blue. It was navy.
Okay.
I don't have no suit this now. I haven't had a non-blue suit since I was like 11.
All right.
I had a hand-me-down suit that was like burgundy.
What color was the tie?
Burgundy suit.
The suit was blue and was it light blue, dark blue, silver? It was a
Would you wear baby blue?
yeah,
Powder blue or the
a powder blue suit.
No, I'm talking about like a tie.
Yeah, I wear powder blue tie.
I wear a powder blue suit.
Yeah, I'm not. Listen, I ain't mad at that. Yeah, but that's perfect. You wear that joint, you look like you you look like you're doing something. And let people know it's almost pimping. You wear a powder blue suit, you almost. I ain't gonna say you is, but you almost. You getting
That
there.
was my car's color, blue on blue.
Yeah, I mean,
Light blue and dark blue.
you gotta do that to them
And
sometimes.
I still throw down with that.
I seen the joint, the suit you brought in here. Actually, what was wrong with the suit?
That was the green one. Nah, you should have seen me in the blue one when I went to.
Didn't you come in here?
Union.
Then you show us. You showed. You didn't show it to
I
us.
showed you a picture when I was in blue.
I thought you showed us the picture. I know you got a blue suit, but didn't he come in here? Am I tripping?
Because you were saying, why'd I do that blue too? I said, that's my class color. Light blue, dark blue.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He's trying to say. I'm pretty sure it was the inauguration. That's the last time I remember dressing up with a suit. Was the inauguration.
Blue down.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like,
Is that halfway through?
I appreciate that they appreciate that sometimes I gotta get fly. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. Sean don't ever appreciate the fact that I be flying up sometimes. You know what I mean? He don't appreciate that.
I see you, bro.
Sometimes I be throwing down. Sometimes I gotta get fly on him. You know what I'm saying? Sean, we gotta go do something this year. This year we gotta go get some trouble.
I'm with you.
Sean, I'm being serious, bro. If we don't go do something, I'll be mad. Cause me and Monty got hats on. Clearly, me and Monty about to go do something.
Have y'all been,
Me and Monty gonna go do it.
y'all been in the Spanish joint over there?
Nah, I ain't been over there yet. I ain't been in there yet, but I've heard stories already. I ain't even been over
Good
there.
story?
Yeah.
They be looking
I ain't going over there yet. But I've heard stories. Like Phil tried to go too. Look, Phil said I want to get my punch my card too, Mr.
Look, go up in there with a girl. I mean, not your girl.
Nah, I'm going there.
Because if you go up there by yourself, the message is gonna they know what you're up in there for.
You gotta go by yourself. I'm a people person. When I go somewhere, they love me.
Okay.
I think the last time I went somewhere, there was one over in Sterling. There was a little Spanish spot.
Yeah, up by the Giant.
Yeah. I went to that joint the last time I went there. But actually, you know what? I lied to
The
you.
real question
I'm
is, how you
managing.
gonna skip over the fact that he knows that?
What, that's the spot?
Yeah, how you just gonna breeze past that?
Because that's where they was at.
No, I'm talking about him.
Yeah, I mean, it was over there. That joint was legendary.
How do I do it, Bob?
Yeah.
That's my neighborhood.
He's sharking, man.
He said the real question is, why does he know?
I didn't say I went in there.
Nah, but it'd be so packed, they all be
I
outside.
went in there once.
I've been in there a few times. I used to meet joints over there. Hey, where you at? Yeah, just swing by that joint. Because you go there, it took your stock up. Because your stock would go up because they go in there and see you in there with all of them. And they like, oh, this must be the competition. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't by yourself. You go to that joint, it was crazy.
But see, you can't go by yourself. Because them fools are, you know.
I don't know.
Meet you in the parking lot.
You know what it was though? Honestly, like I also was with it. I'm always been with it. So like, part of me probably, because when I was going there, I was still like doing street stuff. So I probably went there like that. I was always with it. I was always with it. I don't know why I'm like that, Sean. But I don't never go. I don't roll with nobody. I run by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I typically go around by myself because I don't really have.
No crew.
Nah, my crew they got bad habits and I don't want to go nowhere. I like being outside. They got bad habits.
Green and red.
Not green and red. Not green and red. Green and red were my friends I got with because I like their habits. They have better life skills. So hanging around them as much as I did helped me learn better life skills, right? Because who you hang out with, they rub off on you. You know what I'm saying? I like the way they behave because I knew that was like, I don't know. I knew I was lacking a little bit of like self-control or calmness. And Red's super calm and Green's more controlled. Like I like the direction, right? So I followed them or I hung out with them more to acquire those skills for myself. Now I ain't that good. I'm a work in progress. But a lot of that, the reason why I'm not in and out of different situations or whatever, is because I was never with people that got into those situations. You know what I mean? And eventually those guys kind of faded out. So by the time I was doing that, I was heavy into music and doing things. So I was typically going to nightclubs and stuff by myself. You know what I'm saying? If I was doing a date with a lady, if she didn't have like a friend for my bro, it was just me, I pull up by myself. I meet up with a girl and 6 of her friends, 3 guys, 3 girls, and that'd be me. You know what I'm saying? Like I would do that. Why not? What's gonna happen?
Selfish, man.
Nah, I was always with it. I'm an adult now. I don't do that no more.
I kind of creeped around by myself too.
Yeah, because you know,
You got a lot more action.
I just like the stories, bro. Like the one thing about me is I be having to know. And they tell you all day, I be having to know. And sometimes you don't need to know, but I be needing to know. So I'll go and I'll figure it out and I'll come back like, Sean, you're not gonna believe what happened. How many times like, Sean, I gotta tell you this story. I be having stories all the time. And sometimes you know it's going to end poorly. I know half the things I'm doing right now going to end poorly. Do I care? Nope, because I gotta know. I got to know. I have to know. All right, so here's my question, Sean.
What's up?
Your son has a girl. He's a dating age. He got a girlfriend, right?
Okay.
His girlfriend says, he tells his girlfriend, I can't hang out with you Friday night. I'm doing something with my dad. Only problem is he not doing something with his dad. Gets off the phone with his girl, calls another girl and says, I'll come get you at 8, right? You hear this conversation. You know your son is creeping, right?
Okay.
You see his girl again, right? Like Saturday or Sunday, you see him with his girl again. Do you tell his girl that he was cheating?
Hell no, that's man code.
He said, hell no, I was like, you don't snitch. You don't
I
snitch.
thought you was gonna ask, do you talk to your son?
That's like the normal response, right? This woman posted online that she snitched. She told her son, she said her son was crying because she told his girlfriend that he cheated.
Nah, man, I don't do that. My mom did that to me before. Damn, I can't test your ass.
Yo, doesn't that damage trust? Yo, when I heard the story, it damaged the trust for me. I didn't trust her no more. I'm like, if you'll snitch on your own son, you'll snitch on anybody.
Man, come on.
But see, mama can do that. Mama don't play that.
I don't know, because Ashley said, nah. She did to you too?
She told on you to another. I'm like, no.
What? Your mother's... Yo, what about you, Phil? Phil got his headphones on. He don't want to relive that. He don't want to relive that memory. Phil don't want to relive that memory, yo. Yo, what about you, Kev?
Yeah, you was dealing
Your mom ain't snitch? He said, mom's held him down. He said, mom's held me down.
Look, mom ain't never snitched.
Mom snitched on you too?
I might have been
Damn.
a married woman, right?
Oh, man, you might not want to put that on camera.
Hey. And I got...
No shame in my game.
Hey.
You can't take this back.
Yeah. So we was doing things we shouldn't have been doing. I got it. Okay.
Right.
And she told you. She told her.
No, she looked at me funny.
She just looked at
All I
you.
gotta do is look at you.
I think the biggest
You
thing
know,
with
she asked me about that woman and she just looked at me funny. What y'all doing? You know, ain't no nothing, mom.
And part of it, I feel like too, is that she was probably looking at you too, like, what is this woman doing with you? Because I feel like for me, if let's say Fats was with a dude and she was cheating with a dude that was married, I would look at the dude as taking advantage of my kid. Because I'd be like, you're not leaving that marriage, you're just doing something. Like I would have, even though, yes, I would talk to my kid about it, in the back of my head, instinctually, I'd be like, I want to protect my kid from a situation that I know is unwell. Because I'm like, there's no reason why a dude that's made a lifetime commitment, there's nothing good about this man. You know what I'm saying? You made a life commitment, not just to your life, but to in front of God and all your family members, that you was going to love and honor and cherish this woman that you're now cheating on with my baby, that you're not going to leave this woman for. My baby's just a fun thing. It would bother me. It would bother me to my core. I'd probably fight the nigga. I'll be honest with you. Thinking about it's making me mad. When I see if I ever catch this nigga on the street, it's up. Yeah, but I think women, do you think women just typically snitch?
Yeah.
Because it happened to you, Monty, the woman online, and the comments were crazy. The comments were like, yeah, you can teach him early. I wish my son would. I'd be right there with her. I'm like, what?
Women snitch on you hard, quick, fast.
Why is that?
Because they think
Like, he's sick.
They
Yeah.
internalize everything about it's them. You know, they make it about them. It ain't even about you, you know? You try to do the same thing to me, or you do something, you know. Women got that funny alliance with them.
I was showing like a funny video of this dude in a grocery car wheel thing. He said, I can't reach that. This girl had a nice body. He said, you remember that bacon down there? And he's like, oh my God. Just because I thought it was funny, see, that there you go. And she just took the whole thing left. I'm like, Dad, I thought it was funny how he did that. But she made it.
Hey, but the girl was
her.
Hey, but the girl was fine though, right?
Yeah, she bad.
She was bad. Yeah, she was. His wife was right. His wife was right. Turn that video off. Turn that video off. Turn the video off. His wife was right. He heard she said she was bad. It's the way he was drooling when you was looking at the video made her mad. You gotta wipe your mouth when you show her the video.
Can't unring that bell.
You know what they said? I heard this joint, Sean, where he said, dude was like, why do women go to bars with no money and want guys to buy them drinks? He is like, she goes, if I'm in a relationship, she goes, I'm in a relationship. The girl said she's in a relationship. She goes to the bar and a guy, she's socializing. A guy offers to buy her a drink. She's just socializing. Why not? You know, there's no harm in accepting the drink.
Yesterday, usually people.
He said, once you open that door, you don't know what's going to come through that door that you've opened.
And it might not be tonight. It might be another bar, another night with a different person, but you've already set the pattern. No.
My friend was saying it about guys that his girl works with. The guys that his girls work with always talks to her about her relationship with him. And they're always chipping away at it. Like, oh, why do you let him do that? Oh, he gets away with this. Why won't he do this? You should ask him to do that. These guys are doing it, right? And they have access to her relationship in a way where they can make critiques about him. And he don't know these dudes. She's always talking to them about it. But that access, she starts having, like, now she's looking at things that they've complained about differently because they've poisoned the well. You know what I'm saying?
That's a matureless mistake on her half.
No problem. You said it's a what?
A matureless
mistake. All right. What do you mean?
I like that word, matureless.
I miss her. I didn't hear it.
And she knew she wouldn't be opening up her relationship to anybody else because them dudes, them dudes ain't gotta deal with the ups and downs or the good, bad, and the ugly of her. You know what I mean? They just see her at work. You know what I mean? And they don't get to see her waking up being moody or waking up looking like a gargoyle or whatever. You know what I mean? They don't get to see her like that.
I just put this blue thought up yesterday where I was like, they're your friends. I don't need them to be friends with me, right? And it was I was telling my friend about how I also around that time I ran into this video where this man was talking about his father and his mother. They divorced and remarried 3 times. Each other. They divorced each other and remarried each other 3 times. He said whenever they got divorced, though, there was this one particular friend his mother had that would come to the house when his dad was working. His dad worked, they put food on the table, and she'd be home, and
I can't see that far.
She'd be
But
home.
go from the last time I saw her.
She'd be home, and her friend would come over and be like, well, why are you cooking? Doesn't he cook for you? Or like, why are you always cleaning? Why are you always in the house? You know, she would say little things, and she would corrode the relationship to the point of incompatibility where they would break up and then divorce. And he would divorce her, but he knew he wanted that woman, so he would come back and get her again, and they would remarry. And then that woman would come around while he'd be working. And they said they divorced 3 times, and all 3 times there was this one woman he said he noticed that was coming to the house while dad was working and talking to her. And after a couple of months of that, it would skew her perception of the relationship to the point where he was like, don't talk to friends. He goes, you got to talk to somebody who wants y'all to be together. Don't talk to your friends because your friends want to be on your side, his friends want to be on his side, and they're not going to support you. You want people who support you in your relationship, who are going to say, hey, you know what? Sean is a good dude. He wouldn't do something like that maliciously. You need to go talk to him. Right? Hey, you know what? Tev is a good girl. She's a good woman. She wouldn't do something like that. Doesn't sound like her character. You should take a second, chill out, go back and talk to her about it. Work that out. You know what I'm saying? Like some people that are on your side, what he said. And I thought that was kind of dope.
Put the towel on.
It's a fine line between friends, your success, and jealousy.
You know the difference between envy and jealousy?
I do.
I was just talking about that the other day. I was telling my daughter I think sometimes I get jealous, but I think I thought envy was a lesser form, but I think envy's worse.
Envy requires 3 people or more. No, I'm sorry. Other way around. Jealousy requires 3 people or more.
I was saying that I like the fact that my daughter has access to both her parents equally, and that she has things that I never had. Like, I never had a dad like I am to her, and that sometimes, because I wish I had a dad like I am to her, I will parent myself with the things I'll be like, what would I tell Amaya? What would I tell Amaya in this situation? And I give myself advice that I would give her.
So you're your own dad.
Yeah, I got to father myself, which I never thought about doing that, right? I just, it wasn't there. But now that I'm fathering my daughter, I'm realizing.
You're the son dad.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, this kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I wish my dad told me something like that. I wish somebody put me on a game like this. Then I was thinking about it like, why don't I give myself game?
I'll be thinking the same thing.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gassing this dude. Like, let me gas myself. Hey, bro, you killing it right now. Hey, you all right?
Good job.
Hey, you doing all right, bro? Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I walk past the mirror. I got to look in the mirror. My bop all right? Like, you know what I'm saying? You mope me today? Like, yo, bro, I started talking to myself, and I was like, yo, I get a little jealous watching you interact with my mom, because my mom didn't talk to me like that. Well, she did, but I wish when I was little, she talked to me the way she talked to you. You know what I mean? Because I know how much I would have appreciated that. So I love that she does that with you. So I get a little jealous, but not in a mean way, just in a way like, damn, you know? I wish I had that too. I wish my mom knew how cool that is to hear her talk like that all the time. I wish she stuck around more. Then I'm like, dang, yo, I like the way my kid can wake up in the morning and say, good morning, Dad. Go make a bowl of fruit. You know what I'm saying? We have breakfast together, hang out, watch cartoons. I didn't get to do that with my dad. So like, so I was like, I guess it was a little envious, right? Because I didn't have it. But I think envy is a little bit more because there's a bitterness that comes with envy. And indignation. Like, that's another one, too. Like, hey, it's crazy. It's crazy to be jealous of your kid. But I guess some people are. I feel like that's more... We talked about that before where it was like men seek the mentor. You try to mentor the youngins. When you get your son or a young man, you see yourself in that kid and you want to bring that kid along better, right? You want to better that kid because you want that kid to be more successful. Women with little girls, with boys, I'm talking about boys. You see a young boy or your son, you want to mentor him into father into manhood because you want them to be a man. You want to help influence them in manhood. Well, women see this when girls get to a certain age, they become competition and they become a threat. And they start dealing with them in a sense of like, there's an animosity that comes with it. Because, you know, we say girls ain't girls. You know, we say that all the time, right? When we don't get along. I feel like that's I don't know. We can dive into that another day. I don't want to keep her here for the whole hour because it's 40 minutes, bro. So we have a play date day too. I have to go home and clean.
This is part of the play day.
It ain't part of the play date. In front of here, we gotta clean my house before I bring people over my house.
You got somebody here her age? Come on now.
That first off, that baby is about a third of her age. That is not her age. Hey, peace out, Sean.
It's all relative, man.
Peace out, Larry.
All right.
I don't know what you doing over there. All right, Monty, man.
Go hard.
Yeah, I gotta get ready to take the baby home, man. Okay.
Man.
Okay.
30 minutes.
We is today.
No, we
I
ain't.
got my baby. I'm not doing.
Cut the camera off.
They love trying to make me stay. I love your eyes, baby.
Fun.
They still trying to make me stay. When I got my baby, I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
Can you get his car from
I don't never do no problems like that. Actually, I'm out.
Later.
I gotta get a real hug though. All right, peace out, y'all. Love y'all. Take care. Catch y'all next Friday. All right.